See if anybody tap in before I get the run in my mouth. Collective, collective, collective. Protect your energy, collective. Protect your energy. Because these people, they've been on the prowl. Yeah. Whew. Y'all know this hair. I think I gotta go back to my braids. I be trying to do stuff different. All right. Let me start this off. Keep telling you guys I lock the doors to any spell work, illusions, confusion, projection, death spells, beauty spells, financial spells, all that BS, okay? I unlock the doors to positivity, prosperity, abundance, goodwill, good health, and good service. I just wanted to tap in today, collective. You know, I've been getting, like, as I was getting myself together, I was getting independent versus codependent. Okay? You can look at that in many different ways, okay? That can be personal, that can be business, that can be whatever. Like I said, you guys, take what resonate, leave what don't. I am not trying to you know, give nobody certain advice or whatever. This is coming from an experience standpoint, okay? I'm not trying to give nobody any type of legal advice, medical advice, none of that. This is coming from more of an experience point of view, okay? Thinking on a higher level, on a spiritual level, and bringing certain things down to the physical, okay? So don't try to make everything fit into your space that don't, okay? But yeah, you guys. I wanted to speak on independent versus codependent. Okay. People is comfortable with you being codependent. I keep getting that energy. Like somebody wants to try to take your power with like instability and whoever this person is, they do spell work on they try to do spell work on your mental health. So that or your spiritual health, okay? On your spiritual health. That has a whole lot to do with jealousy. You know, people try to make it seem like, no, that's a mental thing for you to be so into somebody else's space to the point where you don't want to see them comfortable. Someone else being comfortable bring discomfort to you. You know, a few years back when I first hopped on this platform, I spoke on is jealousy a mental, you know, is jealousy a disease? That's what I said. I said, is jealousy a disease? And I really believe it is, because it's discomfort, you know, dis-ease, discomfort, anything that make you, you know, dis-eased. So That's what I spoke on when I was saying like it's jealousy, y'all. I should have got all my cards out. But it's jealousy a disease. And me personally, because you bring discomfort to people. You being you just doing your own thing, make people dis-ease. And then it don't have nothing to do with certain things. It's just you being your authentic self, you know, make people feel some type of way. And I come to that understanding, in my lifetime too. You're not here to make people accept you or none of that. People who rock with you and, who accept you, that's your people. You don't have to dumb yourself down. You don't have to humble yourself to people level. It's a time to be humble and it's a time to congratulate yourself. But you ain't got to sit there and make yourself to live in discomfort or, you know, to conform to somebody else liking of you. Like that sound a little cuckoo to me. And a lot of that start with your inner circle, your family. People, we be like, oh, that's family, this family, da, da, da. But sometimes those be the ones. Or, oh, that's my friend. I've been knowing my friend for years. But you ain't never know that friend was jealous of you or envied you. Or, you could do something better than them. And, pay attention to people's body language. Watch how people act when you get good news. People get to biting their lips and all that extra shit. You gotta really pay attention to the things that people do. But like last night, I'm a loner. I stay to myself. I have to do work spiritually. Some may not understand it. I've been called everything in the book. It don't mean nothing to me. You know, like I told you guys, my first like friends and stuff was like the spirit. I've been tapped in. I don't care who called me what. If you came across my social media, you heard you seen what I said. I done sit up here on this platform and I done got spiritually attacked. People done sat here, tried to play all my life, tried to you know, spiritually abuse me pretty much. And then when you wake up to who you truly are and you start fighting back to people, everybody is offended. That sounds like a personal problem to me. I don't have to put myself in one box. I am a very diverse person. I don't know everything, but I love learning things. I love seeing things. I love navigating through life. Life is a journey. And I refuse for people to put me in one box. you know just as well as when you see like this platform, when like I told you guys, well, I'm just, we're gonna just talk about it or whatever. When I first started off, well, if you listen to my podcast, and I have to update my podcast, but I really want to tap in with a few people. I want to start, inviting guests onto my podcast just to speak on a few things, because I'm not a selfish person. I'm not a mean person. And I know within these few years, when I knew I was under spiritual warfare and people was attacking me, doing things to try to make it seem like I'm incompetent or I'm crazy, I never got diagnosed with anything. I always been enlightened. If people sit there and put lies on your name, do spell work and stuff like this, and then when you wake up to truly what's going on, everybody want to make it seem like you crazy, but um nobody nobody took a time to see what people do to you in the back end, you know, and I'm not playing victim or whatever, but for many years, I always was so nice. You get what I'm saying? And they say nice means stupid. So at some point in time, I may have been a little, you know, just being gullible, letting people, you know, try to create my life to their liking. And no, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. If you, I really feel that jealousy is a disease, because if you don't like somebody and certain stuff, why you stay away from them? You got people that will go wake up every day, instead of them saying all praises to the Most High, Allah, you know, who they higher source of knowing. They come and thinking about how they can make your life hectic, or they go to sleep, you know, tapped in to see what you doing and what you ain't doing right. You know, and you get to a point in life like, I always been an independent person. When as far as my business, I could pick and choose who I choose to deal with and who I choose not to deal with. I never been the type of person that did anything for money. You know, I never been the type of person that tried to make somebody feel bad because they don't have, or they got more or whatever, because I never been a jealous person, because it feel like if you got it and I like that, I always said congratulations, like congratulations, you know, and it could be something that I really want, but that don't mean I'm going to go and give somebody the evil eye and be jealous of a person, you know, because it wasn't my time to have a certain things. But I done had people that sit there that go and try to race. I'm not in a competition with nobody. I had people like will go and try to go do things. That's why I had to be careful with expressing, like, a lot of the things that I say up here. You know, I'm telling you what it is that I want you to know. You don't think because you tune in and tap into me on the platform that you could pick and choose my life. No, that's not how I go, because the majority of downloads that I got is not my own personal experience. It just be that I'm tapped in with spirit, and I'm tapped in with, you know, ancestors and stuff. I speak for other people, and just because you may hear something, that don't mean that I'm going through it. It's just I'm just being that light to bring whatever the energy is out of darkness. But I started noticing, like, people just love being in competition with me. They can have more than you, you know, everything. I'm just like, people just love being competition. That's why I always liked it to be independent. I will never be codependent on anybody. I don't care how much money people got, how better they think they are, you know, certain opportunities. No, because all money ain't good money, and all energy ain't good energy. You got to check the vibe when it comes to people. And if it takes me having to sit to myself, you know, talking to my ancestors, tapping in with the Most High, so be it. I've never been the type of person that needed to be in a crowd. I've never been the type of person that, you know, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I try not to make nobody feel a certain way, because I know how I feel to feel a certain way. You know, I try my best to think about people's feelings, but when you get to a point where people don't care about yours, it's like whatever. But through my younger years, you know, I had to sit back and just take certain things from people down to me. It doesn't matter, like, whatever I do, I can sit up here and knowing well I created some shit. Here comes somebody else trying to take it, you know? And I start seeing that. That's when I knew I was under spiritual attack. But going into these seasons, I'm telling you, people who is really going to get what's coming to them, because all of my energy is coming back to me. All of my creative energy is coming back to me. You can't break me because you didn't make me. And that's what people fail to realize. And spirituality saved me. I don't care what nobody says. Spirituality saved me. When I came through my awakening, when I woke up and I start seeing certain things, and that's why I have to say, you know, certain places that I go, I will always have a love in my heart from them. It doesn't matter if I had a bad experience or whatever, because certain places that I go, I awakened to who I was each place that I went. Okay, I haven't been a whole lot of, you know, around the world. You know, people have been around the world. I haven't been all the way around the world, but the places that I have been to, I always took the lesson out of everything, you know. And I just, you know, when it comes to being independent, that's what anything you choose to do. There's nothing wrong with you being self-sufficient. Because you got to break some of these ties with people trying to govern your own mental. It's to the point people don't even want you to govern your own thoughts. Huh? You know, they don't even want you to govern your own thoughts. They don't even want you to be your own unique self. You know, so many years you sit back, people playing your energy and, you know, steal and double gang and all of this stuff. That's like an insult to the creator, because you're not even taking a chance to even get to know yourself. You so in tune, tapped in with another person that you your own person. You cheating yourself because you busy looking on somebody else's paper. Y'all ain't even had the same test in life. You know? But like I said, my spiritual journey, it just got me closer to the creator and who I am. Like I say, self-love, self-care is a journey that you have to walk alone, but it's going to guide you back to yourself. Okay? People want you to be codependent, always not knowing what to do, have to look to others for answers. No. You should always be able to listen to your higher self. Like, you should never come on these platforms and depending on your next food, yeah. You know, food of thought, okay? You should never have to come on a platform and seeing what another person do to see what your next move gonna be. Huh? So you don't have no trust in within yourself. You should never be coming on this platform depending on the reader. Yeah, it's good on the messenger, reader, intuitive, whatever. You should never be coming on somebody's platform to see what your next move gonna be. Like, when I move, you move. No, you have to really tap in and know who you are. You cheating yourself, trying to be like somebody else. Like I said, I know I'm a unique person. I'm not saying that I'm just the inventor of everything, you know, certain things. No, but I know it's some things that I have came up with, and people came, and just because they have a bigger platform, or they or they had the money or certain things and the resources, they'll go, oh, you little, you whatever, you this and you that. I'm going to execute it, and I'm not even going to acknowledge you. You know? But then when you get to the point of you knowing who you are, all your energy got to come back to you. I only want to build with like-minded people. I do not want to build with nobody that gets a jolly off for making somebody else feel lesser than. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many degrees you got. At the end of the day, disability don't discriminate against nobody. You could be up and running one day, and you could be down the next, needing somebody's hand that you talk down on. You know, we all make mistakes, and we all are not perfect. But people really need to check themselves in the things that they're doing to people. Because it don't matter how much you accumulate in this life, you can't take shit with you. When that one door closed, all the doors that may be open, but the last door, which is in that box, that's the last door that open and closed. You got to make sure you're on the right side of it. That's how I look at things. And like I said, I'm not here to make nobody accept me. I'm not here to make it seem like I'm better than nobody. I'm here growing. I'm here trying to be a student in this thing called life. I've been tested, okay? I still kept my eyes on my paper, okay? I figured out I'm the teacher of my life. People have failed me, but I will never fail myself. And I take the mess out of the message. People gonna fail you collective, but you never fail yourself. Never fail yourself. And don't look at yourself and your value on the grade scale from nobody else. You grade yourself. You don't leave your value in the hands of nobody. Because if you do that, that's when you done gave over your power. I don't care. You always speak your truth. You always speak on how you feel. Don't keep holding that in. Don't keep on suppressing the way that you feel. The more you suppress, the more illnesses and stuff occur, and you know, you sitting there beating yourself in the head because you should have been like, damn, I should have said that. I should have took up for myself. I should have said that. No, soon as somebody try you once, that one time too many. Don't let that harness in your spirit, because you always be looking back of what you should have said or what you should have did. And that's on defending yourself and on setting your independence. So don't sit there and let people just take advantage of you and walk over you, and you just sit there and don't speak up for yourself. Because once you start doing that, and you give a person an okay to do you whatever type of way and speak on you whatever type of way, they can continue to do it. A whole lot of time you're gonna have to walk this journey on your own. This self-love, self-care journey, it get lonely sometimes, because you got to know, and it's like a solitude thing. You get to hear your own voice. You get to make decisions for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you wanting to be alone sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with you laughing and talking to yourself. People label things that they don't understand. And you're not meant for everybody to understand you. Long as you get you, that's all that matters. You may not want to be in a crowd with everybody. You could be an empath. Your energy is, you pick up other people's energy. But don't let you being isolated and in solitude, block you off from good opportunities and good people. Check their spirit. Check their energy. Check their vibe. Because some people just only want to be around you to get news, to go and talk about you in their friend groups or and who they cool with. You being your own person, there's nothing wrong with it. So that's how I feel when it comes to independent and being codependent. Don't never let nobody make you codependent to the point that you count on somebody else with everything in life. No. Sometimes you gotta turn down opportunities and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with being independent. That's independent in life. That's independent, in setting your goals. Because soon as people think that they control you through some type of finances or resources and stuff, they try to keep you codependent. No. There's nothing wrong with getting help from others, but you don't put your value and your life in the hand of somebody to play puppeteer in your life. Nah. You probably have to work a little harder, but you appreciate it more because you worked for it. And that's why I spoke on a whole lot of things when it came to sororities and fraternities and certain groups and stuff. Because it be people that really be working their ass off for stuff, but then somebody come along that got more resources or more clout or something and know more people, and they'll get opportunities and they didn't even do the work. So there's nothing wrong with being independent, collective. I don't care if you only got a handful of support. Use your best hand. You're not in control of, the hand you was dealt, but you in control of how you play it. And a whole lot of us was dealt a fucked up hand. But we made the best out of it. We played our cards the best way we knew how. Sometimes you got to use the wild card. Sometimes you got to reverse. Shit, sometimes you're going to be number one, uno. And sometimes you're going to be skipped. But don't let none of that, devalue who you are. Especially in this game called life. So, sometimes you're not meant to sit and play with everybody, and everybody ain't playing. Some of us in this game to win, and some in the game just to be seen. Know what you playing for. Okay? Know what you playing for. That's how I look at it. Because for so many years, people they don't acknowledge your accomplishments, but they want to take credit for your abilities and stuff. If a person is so beneath you and what they got, for me to be jealous of, they ain't got shit. But you sure come and run and take somebody's energy every day, so somebody must be of some type of value. I done learned so much. I went from working with elder people, and just in that field, I had my own business. I was working for myself. and still got degraded. You to help. Yeah, everybody won't help when your ass can't walk or you need somebody to do something for you. So what? So you not valued because you didn't, you're not a doctor. You on a low, you choose to do certain trades and certain stuff. You like I say, when you look at that in the service field and certain stuff like that, it's different levels to it. Some of us are comfortable with being caregivers. Some of us are trying to be doctors and lawyers. Some of us are comfortable with being coaches and counselors. Some of us ain't trying to be psychiatrists. When you know what lane you in, you stay in it. And you be comfortable in it. That's how I look at it. Ain't nobody gonna never make me feel no type of way. Because they hold a higher degree than me. Because anything that I wanted to do, I will go do it. And I'm not knocking education. Because it pretty much puts you in a higher tax brackets of finances. But it's some people that ain't even got certain educations that got more knowledge than the people that's sitting up here with certain degrees. That don't mean you devalue because you choose to stay in your lane. I started off in the home care field. I was comfortable with that because I was a prevention. And then I switched over to spiritual health, spiritual wellness, which is this. Taking care of your home. I helped the people in a home on a medical end, but this was like a passion project because I seen so much on a spiritual level. I'm not here to sit and lie to my people about certain things. I'm not. If I know something, I'm going to tell it. That's just me. I done seen too much. I done seen too much. I done witnessed too much. And I still got love in my heart. I sit up here. That's why I don't listen to certain, like I'm not sitting up here like, oh, I'm just jazz and blues and stuff like that. No, I listen to ratchet music, but I hear the pain in it too. I hear the pain in it. A person sit up here. That's why I look at certain of these artists and certain stuff. They be crying out for help. Then everybody want to cry when they dead and stuff, but they was sitting up here telling you that they was battling depression. They was battling substance. They been raped. They been abused. But it ain't no resources to help these people, but everybody bopping to their music. You know, that's why I made this. If you go and see my website, I don't care. People might say, oh, she a little everywhere. No, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I know talent. I know talent when I see talent. I know good people when I see good people. Everybody ain't crazy. You become crazy when you can't be controlled. Some people want to keep you on a lower vibration. And I don't come from I come from that way. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Get it how you live. And it's just like I sit back and I don't knock, we got so many things for these children to be. I'm not knocking artists and stuff like that, but the certain messages that people put out here, they don't see the influence that they are. Ain't nothing wrong if you're an independent artist, if you're an independent publisher, if you're an independent, whatever you choose to be. It's nothing wrong with being independent. Independent, it falls in a whole lot of fields. It's not just rap and stuff like that. Being independent is in a whole lot of fields. So I take lessons out of a whole lot of things, you guys. I do. You can be a big person. Like how am I not? You're always needed. It's people sitting here getting shot and stuff. What, you need somebody to care for you. Hopefully, nobody gets shot. But I done sat and worked with different people's walks of life. That's why I know it's always gonna be a door open for me. It don't matter how many people try to close them in my face. That wasn't meant for me to be in that room. If I can't be myself, I don't want to be bothered with it. And when I first, started certain things, music was it, like music and not, I got talent that I don't even show, but I never wanted to be certain stuff. I always wanted to help people. Make sure you got the right people in your corner when it comes to whatever you do. That's business. That's personal. Because people want you to be disabled so they can take your ability. And that don't even have to just be a physical disability. That can be mentally and certain stuff. People being able to do something, your abilities, that's independence. Codependent is you depending on somebody else to walk for you, talk for you. I will never tell somebody to give up their power to another man or another woman. That's how I just look at it like that. When I first started, like the things that I do, it falls into every area. Like traveling and certain stuff like that. I was traveling and I used to try to just, my first time leaving my city was, I was damn near grown. Because people always tried to make it seem like it costs too much to hop on a plane. I would never tell a child that. I'll never be the one, and yeah, we all know spirit is a hot ass mess, but you don't know how many people's lives has been saved just by you keeping it 100 with them, telling them that they can go to the next state over or go and do, something for a couple dollars. That's why I stand behind certain things, because everybody don't have it to be on private jets and, private planes. Sometimes people barely even have it to get on, certain planes. So that's why I stood behind, certain things. You can go and take a couple dollars and I will never be the one, spirit this and spirit that, because you don't know who you saving. You don't take the pleasure. I mean, you don't take the excitement out of somebody being able to do something that they never done. If you go around and take a survey, you'll be very surprised how many people never even left their city, never even got on the plane. So for people to sit up there and act like they too good to sit in coach and too good to sit in certain, if you got the money, sit where you want to sit. But that don't mean you going down the next person because they ain't have enough money to sit in a higher on a private nothing. No. It's just so much stuff that I sit back and see in every area. I had to sit on, I have went certain places and stuff. Like doors would never close in my field of study or what I choose to do because I'm a creative. I know how it is to have. I know how it is for people to have nothing. I know how it is to to live comfortably. I know how it is to have to start over from scratch again. And I always been that same person, probably with a little more confidence. But people really need to check themselves. Ain't nothing wrong with being independent. What floats your boat may not float the other person's boat. You could be doing the same thing as a person. And you got your own little sauce. And you might get further. Whatever way, you embrace your independence, continue to do that, collective. I know it's a lot of artists out here. They want to go different places. There's a certain way you do it. It's a certain way that you do it. You ain't too good to sit on no couple dollar flight. Shit, I'm the one to tell you. I done took a whole lot of penny flights. Shit, I done showed people how to do it. I will never value, tell somebody to stay codependent with a man because they getting bags and they getting cars. So as soon as a person, you don't want to be with a person or something, they take everything from you. No, that's codependency. And anybody that tell you to be codependent on another person, you need to check that person. There's a whole lot of people staying in abusive relationships because they codependent on another person. There's a whole lot of people that's dead because they was codependent on another person and they didn't know when to leave. People need to watch the advice that they give people. And I've learned that. It's people that probably done gave you their last, and the person that had so much didn't give you shit. You appreciate that person that gave you their last. Like you guys, 2024 is going to be something different. It's going to be pretty much, people going to have to really sit and see what it is that they done learned, especially through the pandemic, whatever you want to call it. That was a test. A whole lot of people failed that. The more and more I sit with myself and, get to know myself, hey, can't nobody never take my joy. I don't care how much a person got. I don't care who lighter than me, darker than me, smaller than me, bigger than me, taller than me, shorter than me, got more money than me. I'm always going to be me. And that's how I feel about it. I'm going to be the same person on a penny flight, a $3,000 flight, a $10,000 flight. I'll still be that same person. Watch how you treat people who can't do nothing for you. And watch how you try to down others. Don't never try to down others for a come up. I done learned so many lessons, And I know I'm not perfect. I asked the Creator for forgiveness by misjudging people that probably wasn't, what I judged them as. But you got to be real careful on the shit you do to people. Because you never know when you're going to be in a certain predicament. Like me, I come from certain service. It was some people running and sprinting. Car accident or something happened, they can't walk no more. Like disability could be, like I said, it could be short term, long term. And you never know when it's your turn. So stay helpful. There's nothing wrong with teaching your children how to be independent. And then sometimes people need a little help. That's when people need assistance in certain things. That don't mean nobody better than nobody. Sometimes people fall short and they need to go help. They need help. It's a difference between getting the help and then just getting comfortable with and letting somebody take your independence because you're comfortable with being codependent. You always bet on yourself. Betting on yourself is never a bad investment. Not giving yourself a chance is. So when it comes to people up here on this platform thinking they know me and old friends and old family thinking they know me, you don't know me, you know of me. And there's a big difference between knowing someone and knowing of them. Get a chance to know me before you think you can go and have a full board meeting conversations with your friends and whoever about me. Because don't nobody know me more than the Creator and myself. So if you ever wanted to know anything about me, you ask me. That's just where I'm at. I'd had people sit up and I'm going to keep talking about it. Yeah, I'm going to keep talking about it. Because anybody that got any reading, you could have came to me and asked me a question. You don't go to no another reader, put my name in a box and shit, and certain shit come out. Now people looking at my reputation and certain shit like that. Don't play me like that. Because if anybody wanted to know anything about me, you could have came to me. You didn't have to tap in with no other reader to put my full government name, my child, or anybody name in a box, and then some bullshit come out and people looking at me. Baby, my bill of health is clean, squeaky clean, because I don't share myself with anybody. And no, I'm not perfect, but I ain't no hoe, never been a hoe. The only hoe that ever been attached to me is happiness over everything, okay? So for people to sit on a platform, don't send your spiritual demons to me, okay? Don't go to no reader, put my names in a box and none of that shit. If anybody from my hometown, they know, shit, people didn't even know my real name. They always call me Tweety. They always call me Janetta. And I know I'm not the only one that hold them names. But y'all went to the point to put my whole fucking government name in people's box. Don't nobody, if you want to know something about me, ask me. Okay? Ask me. This skin is very thick. People done called me everything. I done been through shit that people would have never survived. They would have jumped off the fucking Belle Isle River. So don't come playing with me. And ain't nobody gonna continue to try to block my life path because they got a disease of envy and jealousy. I never said that I'm rich and I'm all of this. Nah, I always lived on a budget and to my own standards. Because I always tried to be independent because I never wanted to be codependent, to depend on people. Because as soon as you get to depending on people and looking for people to do certain things for you, that's when they devalue who you are. And can't nobody never devalue who I am. I'm going to be me regardless. If I'm on a penny flight or I'm on a private fucking jet. And I say that respectfully. So don't keep on trying to get no fucking readings on me and mine through these fucking readers. Keep my name out your mouth and your box. Okay? And I say that with the utmost respect. Because I ain't going to take it too much. Because if these artists can sue people, I come for y'all little YouTube money too. Stop fucking playing with me. Because I never had to depend on no man or nobody. My husband always had my back. Always had my back. Good, on good term and bad term. My relationship don't have shit to do with nobody. What I go through, that's between me and mine. That ain't for no fucking body to go and put shit in no box or people to sit up here and do death magic and shit on me and my family. I always been an independent person. When I was on my downfall or I was on my come up. So please, quit trying me. If you want to know anything about me, ask me. I'm an open book. I ain't got to have shit from nobody. That's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at. Mind your business and stay out of mine. You keep your independence. Because I never been codependent. I never been codependent on nobody. That's just where I'm at with it. People think I got the tea on her. You don't have anything. You think you know me. You have no idea. Half of people couldn't dare go through what the fuck I've been through. So I'll keep, whoever it is that want to keep on getting readings and shit on me, if you want to know something about me, ask me. I'll tell you. That's just where I'm at. Because like every day, people sitting back with my name in their mouth. I'm in a happy place right now. I'm to myself, I'm in solitude, but I'm never lonely. I'm just a loner. And I never ask nobody for a loan. So I don't owe nobody shit. Because with or without, I'm still going to be me. That's with or without anybody's support. Because I stand on independency. All right, you guys. I'm going to get ready to give y'all a reading. Peace.